Hi everybody, Marty with Bearcat. Today we're going to walk you through the assembly procedure for a DL12 debris loader. First we're going to start by removing this machine from the crate, and then we'll get into the assembly and check our hardware and associated products that we're going to put on this thing. 1 second. Alright, now we've got our hose support and our discharge tube removed from the crate. As you can see, we've got our DL12 left. It's held in by 4 lag screws on each corner. But you also want to note the forklift pockets on the bottom side of the unit. So in this case, I'm going to remove those lag bolts. We're going to grab a forklift, lift this out of here, and get this out of the crate, and get this thing together. Alright guys, in our case, we've got access to a crane. With that said, we do have a lift point on the back side of the housing here. We've gone ahead and we've rigged up a strap. Alright, again, as a reminder, the bottom side of the unit, we do have the forklift pockets if you do not have access to a crane. Alright, now that we've got the machine out of the crate, we're going to go ahead and we're going to open up the owner's kit. We're going to take a quick inventory of the hardware necessary to assemble this machine. All owner's kits are going to come with a hardware list, the owner's manual for the machine, along with the engine owner's manual, and some quick PPE just to get you in the game of using your debris loader. Hardware. Discharge tube rings. And your engine keys for the Briggs & Stratton Vanguard engine. Alright guys, the first step of the assembly procedure is to install our hose support into our top tube here. I've gone ahead and I've put some never sees in there, because that's bare metal in there. The never sees will help it over time to keep rotating. It may be a little bit of a tight fit, it's a rubber mallet. We'll go ahead and set that off to the side while we get ready for the next step. The next step is going to be to insert the front cover along with the hose assembly onto the 6 studs by using the 1/2-inch bolts and a ratchet. Before you install, because as you see it's a hook and twist kind of system. So we're going to go ahead and we're going to start the nuts. There you have it. Just like that. All right, and the final step is to insert that bolt into the tab on the cover here. All right, now that we've got our front cover on, we're going to go ahead and we're going to finish up the assembly on our hose support by installing our spring. onto the chain. Let's go ahead and hook that up. All right, now that we've got our chains hooked up, you want to note that you can adjust the height of the hose according to how your machine is sitting. Keep in mind this machine does have an optional trailer, and we'll be covering that in another video soon. All right guys, now on to our final step of the assembly. We're going to go ahead and we're going to do a little pre-assembly on our discharge tube. We're using our bottom ring, the middle spacer, and the DL12 comes with a little shim. And then we'll go ahead and again, I don't know if you guys have caught some of the Unleashed quick tip videos. This is just like how we put all the discharge tubes on our big chippers by inserting that rear ring so we can set it on there. And as always, don't forget your discharge pin. Guys, I left everything just kind of snug. It's a little bit loose. And let's go ahead and get this mounted on the unit. There you have it, guys. We've got our discharge tube on. You can see it rotates pretty nice, but it's always an added convenience to have a grease cert. I'm going to go ahead and we're just going to give it a few pumps of grease. And we'll go ahead and rotate that. And last but not least, we've got our hose holder, that clevis pin that comes with. All right guys, there you have it. We've just assembled the DL12 from the crate. They're ready to work. Thanks for tuning in. Hey, thanks for watching. Be sure to check out our other videos on our channel to learn more about Crary Bearcat products and get tips from the pros like me, and see our equipment in action.